Now, oil prices soared sharply today as the Middle East was once again embroiled in chaos. Crude prices jumped 4% as fresh military action between Iran and the U.S. fueled concerns over the security of the Strait of Hormuz. A key global energy route, Brent Crude was up to 4.28% at $79.26 per barrel, while WTI crude rose to 4.37% to $74.53 a barrel this morning. The spike came after Tehran expanded its strikes to Qatar and the United Arab Emirates over the weekend, while the U.S. carried out another round of attacks on Iran. And I want to go back to Major General Sudhakarji. Major General Sudhakarji, this is, of course, just the beginning. We'd seen, a better scenario a few weeks back, but now, of course, when it comes to the oil prices, they're soaring again.
Yeah, absolutely, Vaishali. They have gone up to 79.50. Just take your mind back to pre-28th of February 2026. It was around 72. And after the conflict, 40 days of conflict, it had gone up to 114, close to 120, $125 per barrel, but it started coming down a couple of days back or 2 weeks back. And it had come down to $72 a barrel, but now it has started spiking up, and likely, my assessment, it is likely to go off further in times ahead. But I would like to clarify one point here, that the Strait of Hormuz can be secured provided it is captured. It can be captured not by aerial bombardment, but it has to be captured with boots on ground. For boots on ground, America has to deploy and employ troops, troops, and troops who can go onto the mountains, capture these strategic vantage points from where Iran is bringing down anti-shipping missiles, rockets, missiles, guns, etc., etc. So to capture them, they should be prepared for bloodbath. It will lead to a huge number of body bags. America is not prepared at the moment. So therefore, second point, America is actually the stockpile of America of all weapon systems has gone below the acceptable levels of depletion, or they are onto the depleted kind of a stockpile level. So, and very, very dangerous. And why it is dangerous is because the cost of winning a war for America and Iran has been raised beyond prohibitive levels. Now, cost in terms of money, cost in terms of time required to manufacture these platforms, and cost in terms of supply chain, sustainable, predictable supply chain of rare earth element, without which none of the weapon platforms which America use can be produced. Firstly, the cost. The cost asymmetry is so high. A drone which is being manufactured by Iran, incidentally, they have the thing called a surge capacity. Surge capacity is 2.5 to 3 times more than the routine capacity to produce drones. Today, as we are talking, daily production capability is 400 drones approximately by Iran. It comes to roughly around, you would say, around 10 to 12,000 drones in a month. And they had a stockpile of 86,000 drones way back before the conflict started. They spent around 15 to 18,000. So you minus that and plus whatever I am saying. Similarly, the missile capability of production was 360 missiles in a year and 30 missiles in a month. Now the numbers have actually gone up by 2.5 to 3 times. So if you take the 3 times, it comes to 90 missiles per month. That means 2 to 3 missiles per day. That is the kind of surge capability the defense industry of Iran is capable of. So under these circumstances, a drone which was costing 20,000, because of mass scale production, I'm given to understand from open sources that the cost of production of a drone, Shahid 136, has gone down to as low as $2,000 to $4,000. To neutralize or to negate one drone which is flying in the sky, America has to use minimum 1 to 3 interceptors or 3 missiles. One missile costs $4 million. 3 missiles will cost $12 million. So you carry out a kind of a intersect comparison. You will come to the factor of how much more money they have to spend. One interceptor costs 1.1 million to 11 million. The advanced interceptor is costing 111 millions. Plus they require a rare earth element. The time required to produce one interceptor is 1.5 to 3 years. That's why the entire defense industry, they have raised their hands in USA that they require minimum 3 to 5 years to make up the depleted level of or the deficiencies in the existing
Major General
stockpile.
Sudhakar ji, I'll come back to you. I have